Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. For the ones who are new here, I'm Silvana and I'd like to introduce a little bit of myself. I'm a personal stylist. I have extensively worked for a luxurious magazine and now I'm living my passion and working with real women. Also, I have recently become an author. I'm very active on social media, so feel free to check out my profiles there. I share lots of content. And for those who are coming back, thank you so much for your support. I'm very appreciative as usual. So in today's video, we are going to explore everything color. I had lots of you asking me how to wear colors and so on and so forth. I have recently shown my passion for color in a recent video on how to wear color. I have even dedicated an entire chapter on color in my book. So for me, color is energy, color is vibrancy, color triggers certain reactions. So it's extremely important to understand. And of course, we're going to explore the personal aspects of it, the aesthetic aspect of it. But I would like to go further and explore the psychological aspect of color, which for me is extremely important as well. And I have even interviewed psychologists on the topic so they could back me up on my thesis and my approach in color with my clients. Color can be a complicated topic to explore. There are so many elements to it. Today I'm going to simplify them and try to guide you in the process of understanding your personal coloring. I don't particularly like to fit people into seasons like it's normally done. So I'm gonna give you some ideas on how to go about that and find out what color suits you best. Color is basically light, and when it reflects right back to your face, it can either be flattering, making you appear youthful and more rested, or it can make you appear tired and even older than you are, casting nasty shadows. When it comes to personal coloring, there are three things that we have to consider: the color of our hair, our complexion, and our eyes. All of this gives a myriad of combinations that not only apply to your clothes, but also to your makeup, your nail polish, and your hair coloring. The concept is extremely similar to one of makeup. You probably understand your tone of color, which varies from light to dark. The other important aspect of understanding when you're buying a foundation, for example, is to understand what your undertone is. And that will be, you'll be born with that. There are either cool, warm, or even neutral undertone. So when you are on the cool side, your color is more pinkish, it's more bluish. If you are more on the warm side, you have golden, yellowish, or even orangey tones to your skin. So it goes without saying that if you have a cool undertone, your coloring should be blue-based colors. And if you are warm on the other side, so you should wear color that are more yellow-based. We all know that colors like green, pink, or red, they can either be cool or warm. So you have kind of my purplish red and more orangey red. You have more bluish greens and more warmer greens, and so on and so forth. So this will determine which ones are best for you. So the undertone will never change. If you were born cool, you will die cool. And if you were born warm, you will die warm. So that will never change, that aspect of you. The brightness of the color is determined by how much white it has. So the brighter colors have more white and the darker colors have more black to them. So you were bright when you have light hair, light eyes, and a light complexion. And you are on the dark side when you have dark hair, dark eyes, and your complexion varies from light to dark. And the third element is saturation or contrast, from bright colors versus pastel colors, more diluted and muted. If you have dark hair, dark eyelashes, dark eyebrows, and striking eyes that could be blue, green, or even topaz, regardless of the color of your skin, if you have dark skin, you notice a contrast between the white of the eyes and the iris. If you have little contrast between the color of your eyes, hair, and skin, you are soft, and your color should be more muted and less vibrant. While there are some important elements into understanding coloring, it's important to highlight that at the end of the day, it is a personal thing. You cannot be so strict in terms of colors. Color isn't the most important element of style. Cut is. It's only the supporting role when it comes to styling. The other thing is that color changes. If you are too strict to your coloring, we do age, we do change our hair colors, and that will change the saturation or contrast of your coloring. So you have to add more or less contrast to your colors. So if you understand these basic principles, you can adjust yourself and you don't need to be stuck to a certain number of colors. You can be creative and you can alter them according to, how you evolve and how you change. When you think of certain colors, we immediately relate to something. Red, in general, is a passion color, is a vibrant color, is a stimulant. When you think of blue, you think of soothing and baby bedrooms and walls and things like that. So that's a social convention. There's no actual scientific base to this. But it works because we all agree that red is passion, is vibrant, is energy, is fire, and blue is the opposite, is soothing, it's calming, and so on and so forth. So that will work. When you want to create certain impressions, have that in mind, because you will trigger some reactions in the viewer. For example, when you're wearing a bright red, you will be heard, you'll be seen, you will be paid attention to. So if that's your goal, that's the color you should consider. You can also apply that to your personal. So if you're picking a red and if you are a warm person, you can always add some orange reds to that. And if you are cool, you can wear a more purplish red for that. Pastel colors normally are they look more approachable. So depending on your personal goal, these are the colors that are more suitable because they will create empathy. And that combined with the cut of the fabric, the more round and more frills and pliable fabrics will really give the whole result a more approachable effect. Whereas sharp tailoring in bright hues, they will give that assertiveness, that authority, that if that's your goal, you should go for it. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was a short one, and I hope it was informative and that somehow you got to understand a little bit more of what colors should work for you. Please leave your comments in the description box below, and please go ahead and like this video if you think it was useful and informative. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's very important for me to create more content for you. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you again on Sunday. Bye for now. Take care.